Well, since the state legislature recently reduced the amounts of benefits a person can get if they've been injured at work, third-party claims have become more important. Attorney Jim Higgins with the Higgins Firm recently stopped by to explain. All right, Jim, great to have you back with us.
Thank you.
All right, we're talking about something pretty interesting today. We know that people can get workers' comp benefits if they've been injured at work, but let's talk a little bit about if they ever have claims outside of the workers' comp law. Do they?
Sure, yeah, rarely, but they do, and they can be so important. We've talked about, July 1, they restructured our Work Comp Act here in Tennessee, so you get, in general, much less benefits than you used to. So these cases can be real important. 9 out of 10 times, the only thing an employee is going to get if they're hurt at work are those work comp benefits.
Right.
The exception is if they're injured from somebody outside of their employment. So, for instance, if they're a delivery guy and they're in a car wreck because somebody runs a red light, they can not only have their work comp benefits, but they can also have a third-party claim, and that can be much more valuable, really, than the work comp claim itself. A lot of times we've had them where defective products, they may work around a machine at work that there's a problem with. They would have a third-party claim there. One of the most common ones we see are construction accidents. We just resolved one for right about $1 million where an employee had been injured on a construction site, just horribly. And they got all the benefits they could under comp, but of course they were still struggling to make ends meet.
Absolutely.
And so it was so important to them to have this third-party claim because they were injured by somebody on that site that was not working for their same employer or the general contractor. And fortunately, they almost missed it. They had somebody that sent them to our office to discuss it, to make sure of their rights, and we caught it before the statute ran, and were able to help them out with this.
Gotcha. Now, there are some mistakes that injured workers make kind of in this process. So talk about some of the most common you see that they need to know about because they need to avoid them.
Yeah, the most common is almost what happened to the one we just settled, and that is just not knowing it. They don't know that they've got anything outside this work comp world. So you need to look and see if somebody's at fault besides your employer, or talk to someone in our office about that. The other thing is, even if they sometimes realize it, they wait. And time is so crucial in these cases because witnesses leave and people go out, workers go out of town and evidence gets destroyed. So time is important. Contact somebody fast. And the other thing is, don't give a lot of recorded statements. I would not do that in these cases because people say things innocently that sometimes are used against them later. Before you give a recorded statement, talk to someone in our office or a law firm like ours that handles a lot of these cases.
All right, so they should contact your office right away.
I would recommend it.
All right, Jim, thanks so much.
Thank you.
The Higgins Firm is serving Tennessee. Give them a call at 615-924-8500 or go to higginsfirm.com.